Okay, picture this. You sit down, pop open Pragmata's demo, and within seconds, you're hit with the creeping realization that your astronaut alter ego Hugh is less seasoned space hero and more that guy who forgot his lunch on the driveway. Right off the bat, you're dropped onto a lunar base that looks like someone smashed Times Square, Blade Runner, and your weird cousin sci-fi doodles into a blender set to chaos. Neon signs blink at you like they're judging your piloting skills, which at this point are not good. You wander around thinking, is there a tutorial? Do I even have hands? Oh God, what are those noises? And then your robot partner Diana shows up, not to hold your hand, but to yank your brain into fast-paced survival mode, hack into things with the intensity of someone playing whack-a-mole, and remind you that yes, you're on your own in space, sporting a spacesuit that definitely should have been fire retardant. This demo, officially dubbed the Sketchbook Demo, is about 20 minutes long, but it's like those energy drinks for gamers. Short, concentrated, and you'll still feel wired afterward. Its mission, aside from making you sweat a little, is to teach you the core pillars of Pragmata's gameplay: shooting, hacking, and not immediately dying when a robo-centipede ambushes you from behind a moon rock. And oh boy, do you learn them quickly. Now let's talk combat. You might assume that as an astronaut, you fire your gun and pew-pew, robots explode and you get a medal. But no, in Pragmata, your blaster is less laser death cannon and more confused sparkler, unless Diana first hacks the target's defense systems. So picture yourself sprinting around like a caffeinated squirrel on a hoverboard. You shoot a little, dodge a lot, run in circles, press the hacking button, and then, maybe, something explodes. It's chaotic, it's confusing at first, and then suddenly it starts making sinister sense. You're not just dodging bullets, you're managing two minds at once. Hugh's "please don't die" reflex, and Diana's "here's a grid puzzle that absolutely matters right now" logic. Yes, hacking. In this game, hacking isn't some simple click a box and win mechanic. No. Diana projects these little node grids that look like the digital equivalent of a corn maze built by an over-caffeinated AI. Your job is to guide a cursor from point A to point B without running into dead ends, dodging trap nodes that taunt you with names like Ever and Lol, you're doomed. If you've ever played puzzle games like Pipe Dream or Mega Man Battle Network, imagine combining them while robots shoot lasers at your feet. At first, your brain gets thrown so hard it files a missing persons report. But once you get comfortable, hacking in Pragmata feels like winning a tiny battle against chaos itself. Like assembling IKEA furniture with your eyes closed, but then discovering the furniture is actually a giant laser turret that loves you. Enemies themselves are a riot. They range from cute, waddling bot drones that do a surprisingly effective job of tripping you up, to walker robots that stomp around like they're late for a board meeting, to flying drones that sound suspiciously like angry seagulls with jetpacks. Oh, and then there's the massive gun-tooth robot boss thing we all affectionately call that Big Ugly. It stomps in with lights blinking like a nightclub for sentient steel, and you instantly realize, yep, this thing is exactly why we needed Diana's hacking puzzle earlier. You dive into combat, hack a few grids, dodge a few lasers, and while chaos rains down, you become acutely aware that yes, this is exactly the kind of sci-fi spectacle I signed up for. Controlling all of this becomes its own adventure. Some players discovered early on that keyboard and mouse feels like trying to thread a needle while wearing boxing gloves during hacking sequences. So there's a widespread recommendation from the demo community. Pick up a controller. Why? Because the flow of shooting, dodging, navigating grids, and sprinting around suddenly feels much smoother, like switching from eating soup with a fork to eating soup with a spoon. It's subtle, but trust us, once you get the right setup, you glide through combat sequences like a caffeinated penguin on rollerblades. Now let's talk world design, because Pragmata doesn't half-ass it. The lunar base you explore is equal parts futuristic wonderland and slightly terrifying VR meme of a city square. Neon lights glow against the black of space, Walkways curve and twist in ways that make you go, wait, am I above myself right now? And random machines beep at you like they're gossiping about your performance. It's the kind of environment that makes you pause mid-battle and mutter, okay, this place is actually kinda gorgeous. The demo's visuals are polished. No surprise, considering Capcom's track record with their RE engine. And even on mid-range hardware, the world manages to look sleek without throwing your system into a meltdown. Let's get a bit emotional for a moment. The dynamic between Hugh and Diana. Now this could have easily gone sideways. Imagine a floating robot kid with an attitude, chattering at you like a hyper-energetic GPS. But Pragmata keeps it surprisingly grounded. Diana isn't there to nag, she isn't there to mock you. Well, not much. And she actually feels like a competent partner, rather than a plot device with questionable dialogue. The interactions are light, functional, and don't scream forced narrative. Instead, they give you that weird buddy movie vibe. One part gruff survival guy, one part sassy AI with a PhD and I'll save your butt now. So at this point, you might be wondering, is the demo worth your time? In a word, yes. Hell yes. For a short slice of gameplay that clocks in under half an hour, Pragmata somehow manages to deliver a satisfying cocktail of strategy, action, and narrative drizzle that makes you go, okay, I want more. It doesn't dump you on your butt with an epic saga right away, but it does give you just enough mechanics, visual flair, and intriguing world bits to make you excited for the entree when the full game launches. The demo's success speaks for itself. Millions tried it, and millions more wishlisted the full game. That's like showing up to a pizza joint, trying a free sample slice, and deciding you will absolutely pay full price for the whole pie. Even though you still have questions like, why is this pizza glowing, and are robots secretly eating this too? The enthusiasm is real because the demo teases something genuinely fun, a shooter that makes you think, not just click buttons until things explode, though they do explode quite nicely, thank you. At its core, Pragmata's demo feels like someone said, let's make a game that keeps you on your toes, puzzles your brain, and looks gorgeous while doing it. It's not perfect. Sure, you may have a moment where you stare at a hacking grid and wonder if you accidentally opened Photoshop instead of the game. But that confusion quickly flips into a goofy grin as you figure things out and watch lasers explode in slow motion. If Pragmata were a slice of pizza, the demo would be that weird, delicious corner piece loaded with extra toppings that you chase down first. It's unusual, punchy, a little chaotic, and it leaves you starving for more. Will the full game be Capcom's next blockbuster? That's still up in the air, but based on this demo, Pragmata has at least earned its place on the wishlist, in dozens of gameplay videos, and in the hearts of players who just want a little more robot chaos in their lives. So yes, if April 2026 feels far away right now, that's because Pragmata's demo successfully did what good teasers are supposed to do. It hooked you, made you laugh, made you think, and left you going, tell me more, Capcom. Tell me more.
Be careful!